Hi, I'm Evan, and welcome to the Canvas Tutorial Show. On today's episode, I want to show you a hack that allows you to have students resubmit the same document over and over throughout their course for assignments like journals, or for me as a science teacher, we use a science journal, a Google Doc that they're going to continuously add information to. But you want to be able to give it multiple grades, for example, in a weekly check or something like that. Okay. Before we get into it, don't forget that the only way to get updates about these new videos is to hit that follow button. And so go ahead and hit that button now, and then we'll get started. Here we go. So right now I'm just in a sandbox of a course that allows me to play around, and I've created two units here, just a fake later module. And here at the top I've created a classroom info. Maybe I call it general information, whatever you do. Sometimes I like to keep a module at the top where I'm going to put documents that the students are going to use often, or ones like general expectations, that kind of thing, that they can easily access it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an assignment for this. Okay, so I'm going to create a new assignment, and I'm just going to call this the journal master. I'm going to click into it, click at it. Okay, now I need a document to put in here. So I'm going to click over to a Google Doc that I've already created, and it's just called journal. Okay, let's set up this journal so that they can resubmit it and you can grade it easily. Well, I've got the title here, but here's the part that's going to make it easy. I want you to put a table of contents. We're going to click Insert, go all the way down here to Table of Contents, then this second icon, which puts blue links. Now, there's not anything there because we need some headings for it to follow. In order to put the headings, what you do is you just type in your information. So let's say entry number 1, and this is my journal. Boom. Right here, I'm going to highlight that text, come up here to normal text where it says styles, and I'm just going to choose heading 1. Now what it does is this is now a tag inside of the code. And if I click here, you see that there's this little refresh button. If I click the refresh button, it now adds a link to that tag. Okay, so let's just say that we've done this a number of times. I'm just going to preload a bunch here. And to help us to be able to read it, let's change these just real quick. Entry 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm going to come here, and again, it's going to update. Okay, so now I have a table of contents in my Google document, and let's say that they've been using this for weeks. Okay, now I'm going to come back to that edit assignment. And what I want to do is I want to come down here to how will they submit it. So that's submission types right here. And you notice that there's an external tool option. Go ahead and click there. And that pops up with this dialog. So you click on Find, and then you're going to go to Google Drive Cloud Assignment. Now that's different than Google Assignments LTI. That is a different function that we'll cover in a different video. But you want to click right here. And what this is going to do is it's going to link to your Google Drive. Then you're going to find that assignment. I'm just going to type in Journal Master. There it is. Choose it, hit Submit, and hit Select. And then I'm going to save and publish. So now notice what it says. It says you created a cloud assignment. Submission type for your Google account. Students will receive a copy of this document that they can modify their own for their can't speak today, for their assignment submissions. This is the same functionality that you might be used to if you'd used Google Classroom before, where it makes a copy for each student. And that's a great function that you can use way beyond a journal. But you can see already in the one that I put in here, it already has these links, and it takes you straight down to it, even within this view, because this is embedded. But now how do I actually give them grades? Well, I'm going to go out here back to home. And let's say I want to do a grade check. New assignment. And I'm going to say journal check number 7. Maybe this is the 7th week in the school year. Click in. go ahead and click Edit. And then now go ahead and put in your instructions. Hey, make sure you do your journal entry on this, whatever. But again, we're going to look at the submission. But instead of choosing external tool this time, we're going to say online. And now you have to choose something. And so I'm just going to choose website URL. Okay. Otherwise, it doesn't let you continue if you hit save. You have to choose one of the options. So I'm going to say website URL. Then I'm going to save and publish. Now, when I go back out to student view, okay, so I have it all set up. Let's test it to see if it works. And I didn't put points in, but you can and should. After they've created their first one, okay, so there's their master. Then I'm going to go to journal check. Okay, so journal check. And submit assignment right here. Okay. And so they've already gone in and they've written their journal. And notice how it says right here, this is the website, Google Drive or Google Drive LTI. Now, because I'm in student view and I'm getting into my own files, it doesn't work in this view for me to hit Google Drive. But that is actually what they would click. Okay. It says this tool is not available while masquerading because I'm in student view. Funny enough, I can click on the Google Drive LTI right now though, and it will let me find the file to show you at least. So get in here and journal right there, and we'll do that one. Okay, attach the journal, submit assignment. So every time that you're going to give them a grade, you would just say go ahead and resubmit or submit your assignment. Okay, so they've submitted it. Leave student view. Now let's go to SpeedGrader. What does it look like? Okay, go to SpeedGrader. And here, it won't let me click on these. And so I'm just going to pop it out into a new tab. And this is why you why you use the table of contents, because now it's week 7. All I got to do is click down there, journal entry 7. Today was hard. My teacher made me learn to use Canvas. I was angry. And I can say, hey, you did a great job. You get 10 points. Great job. Submit. Okay, and they can just keep resubmitting that document over and over and over. And because I've taught them how to use links, I can easily get to their latest entry. Okay, so today I've shown you how to allow students to resubmit the same document. And again, you can just keep creating assignments because you need that part in the gradebook. In fact, let's go back. Let's go back. If I go up here, let's go to gradebook, just so you see what it looks like. The reason why you want to have those individual assignments is that you need it to put in your gradebook. And you can change view to arrange by modules first to last. Okay, and so now you see there's journal check 7, and then if I did another one, 8, 9, 10, so on and so forth. Okay. Another great tip for that, by the way, is that if you've weighted your assignments, is to create like a journal weight, even if it's 0, because then down here, it's not showing there now, but down here it would show you the category of just journals, and you can see how they've done overall. Anyways, today I've shown you how to use the resubmission, or not the resubmission, but allow students to resubmit a Google Doc for journal assignments. I hope that this content is helpful. If it is, go ahead and hit that follow button so that you get every new episode. Remember that I don't share these videos out personally beyond the group that we run, the Canvas Tutorials community, but you can and should. Is that if you're in another Facebook group that you think that this content is good for the elementary level or the special ed or whatever, go ahead and hit that share button, share it with the group, tell them why it's important so that everybody gets the goodness. Have a great day.